And hello, and welcome back to the Somnium Files. Last time we got blackmailed, so let's go continue to be blackmailed. So let's continue to be blackmailed, because that's all sorts of fun. Oh, this seems familiar. Do I, yeah. Let's think about this first.
Mr. Date, shouldn't you keep your eyes on the road?
Don't worry about it. I'm a professional.
Well, I only need to have one eye on you, right? Okay, anything interesting? That car? Nope. Dashboard, a ton of stuff built into it. His speedometer, etc, 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 okay. This car isn't domestic. It's made in Australia, so the steering wheel's on the right side. Okay. That's because they also drive on the left side of the road. Okay. The glove box.
Hey, you got any guns in here?
Why are you?
I bet you do.
No, not in there.
So you do have a gun.
God damn it. She plays him so easily, doesn't he? Or doesn't she?
We're good friends. We go to movies and karaoke and go shopping together. She's really good at listening to me bitch and moan about my problems. I'm so much older than her, but it really doesn't even feel like it.
Is that a good thing? I think that might not be a good thing for you.
Well, I guess it was because I've always wanted to be famous, you know? I want to be famous, get on TV, be a household name.
But you're not there yet.
It's alright. Internet stars do better if they don't sell out.
Internet star?
Ota didn't tell you? I'm most famous on the internet. I do songs, and dances, and play video games and stuff on stream. Have you heard of Shovel Forge?
Shovel Forge is a game in which you manipulate cubes on the terrain to build structures.
I've been focusing a lot on that game lately.
What about being on TV?
I'm not very popular yet. I can only get on TV as a background singer or something. I don't get many gigs either.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, the game fucking froze on me. Shit. Okay, well, I guess be back. Okay, back where we were technically. Oh, for fuck's sake. I definitely never had that happen the first time. Interesting. Definitely interesting. So I guess what I was going to say is, I wonder if it's like that in Japan. Because there's actually sort of an idol culture there. Like if stuff like Let's Plays and whatnot have basically been taken over by minor idols and whatnot. Stuff like that. I wouldn't be surprised, but you know. Okay, didn't break this time. Excellent.
Hey,
No.
So you do?
The idea of, like... Because, like, streamers and Let's Players are pretty independent. At least, like, in the West or English-speaking stuff. They're basically like their own company on their own. The idea of being part of a talent agency is just the weirdest thing for that premise. I'm not saying anything about myself. This is 100% a hobby for me. But it's still sort of a weird concept in my head.
Why do you ask?
You two are very close for an idol and a fan.
Ota is special. He really is like a hero to me.
Hero, huh?
Ah, that's unfortunate.
Well, at first all I did was stream from home. And then, not to sound cocky, but I started getting pretty big. I started getting offers from agencies.
And one of them was Lemniscate?
Well, not exactly.
Huh?
My mom's actually an old friend of the president of the agency.
A friend of Renju's?
Yeah. So I asked him for advice one day. You know, you have to be careful. Even a place that looks legitimate with an office and everything can be sketchy. And my mom and I didn't know anything about the industry at all. Anyway, one day Mr. Okiura said to come see him at his office, and he hooked me up.
Okay. Ever consider that he might be sketchy too?
Questions. What's it like being a detective?
Wouldn't know much about that. I'm not a detective.
But you are a cop, right?
Right. But I'm not on the crimes unit.
Then what unit are you in?
What indeed?
You aren't gonna tell me? Please?
It's confidential, I'm sure. Top secret. Maybe.
What are you doing?
Just thinking about posting that video.
Whoa, hold up now.
Come on.
Well then tell me!
You know, now that I think about it, wouldn't you get in trouble for that video too?
What?
The video. You're an idol, right? You have a status to maintain. If that video went viral, I think you'd be in trouble too.
It's okay.
It is?
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
Wait, what?
What?
I can see into the future.
Bullshitting me.
I know when I'm going to die.
Bullshitting me.
Just kidding!
I hope so.
Anyway, I'm not going down without a fight. So I will release that video if you don't cooperate.
Is your career really worth just like completely just sabotaging what you are trying to make into a career?
I'm part of a special investigation unit known as ABIS.
Really?
Date,
I shouldn't.
I don't have a choice.
Yes, I do.
What's ABIS?
Advanced Brain Investigation Squad.
Should have lied.
Public doesn't know about it.
Wow, cool!
Don't tell anyone.
I promise I won't. I swear to the Egyptian goddess Isis.
How do you think that would be persuasive? My goodness. So, okay, yeah, real name. Good idea.
By the way, I didn't catch your name.
You really want to know?
It's okay if you don't want to tell me.
Iris. Iris Sagan. I know, weird, right?
There it is, that's why. No, you said, never mind, you said Isis. Never mind, not Iris. Ring a bell then, eh?
Ratty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Hide it, poke it, fill it with fruit.
Something wrong?
No, it's nothing.
Well, obviously, knew her. Immediate possible impression would be something like a sister, maybe? I don't know.
Excuse me. Yukaname Date?
Which just sort of doubles down on the whole everyone's so stupidly connected at the moment. It's weird. And a lot of these people met by chance.
That's right.
And the girl?
She's an important witness for this case.
Yep, yep.
We've got business here.
Oh, okay.
Well, thank you for just taking it as I say it. Iris couldn't hold back her excitement and rushed onto the scene. Is it Tommy here? That's a police officer? Nope. No Hutomi. Anything new? Mind you, these things are freaking creepy.
Mr. Date, that horse.
That was stored in the warehouse nearby. Some kids must have broken in and put it up as a joke.
All of them? That's pretty significant dedication for a couple of kids. They're freaking like big metal figurines essentially to go on the carousel, so they're not going to be light either.
Is that a phone booth?
Are you an idiot?
No, it's the control room.
Why would that be a phone booth?
This is where the staff would run the merry-go-round.
I was joking.
Thank goodness. My goodness. Ain't a ride?
A black and white bear? I'm not gonna be punished, am I?
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Just thinking about a game I like.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Exactly what you're talking about.
Hey, Iris, I don't know what you're trying to accomplish here, but you're wasting your time.
What do you mean?
The cops already scoured the place. They didn't find any leads, not a single clue. If they had, they would have notified Iba.
Iba?
My partner.
Your partner? I don't see anybody.
She's right in front of your eyes.
Ooh. Or is she right in front of my eyes?
Huh?
I suppose it depends how you look at it. Investigating the horse. Is there actually anything of note here? No, just a horse. Wait a second.
Iba, can you show me the earliest recorded images of the scene of the crime?
What is your intention?
Shoko's cause of death was blood loss from multiple stab wounds with the ice pick.
Good point, no blood on it.
Naturally, there should be plenty of blood.
Agreed.
But there isn't a single drop on the horse. And it was like this when we found it.
Correct. There are no signs of blood being wiped or washed off either.
That must mean...
Neato. Did we not get that information before? Did no one notice that?
When I was younger, but not since it closed. Kawasaki is restricted, right? No one's supposed to be here.
Was it 6 years ago?
This amusement park, Bloom Park, is located at the heart of the Kawasaki district. It was closed 8 years ago.
8 years ago, okay.
The closure was due to an accident at a nearby chemical plant. An explosion caused massive amounts of chemical pollutants to contaminate the area. The government quickly issued evacuation orders. Eventually, the entire district was deemed unsafe for habitation and restricted. Therefore, Bloom Park was permanently closed.
But a restricted area doesn't mean much if there aren't enough officers to patrol it. There's still plenty of ways in. You can even get in by boat. Hell, some people ignore the evac order and are still living here.
Are they okay?
I don't know. But if anything happened to them, it'd be their own fault.
Are we safe?
We are, yeah. Decontamination for this area is basically done.
Yeah. Excluding the time and work that's been put into it, probably wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to just be here for a short amount of time.
The chemical concentration around here isn't high enough to hurt you. You could run a marathon here and be okay.
But it's still off limits, right?
Yes, legally. That keeps the media out, at least. I'm glad. It's quieter than it usually is.
Won't disagree with that assessment. Sounds nicer than it could be.
I was trying to find some clues.
She's a natural detective, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Date, was the body on top of this horse here?
Is she a natural detective or a natural busybody?
Yeah, that's the one.
Seems like some kind of ritual murder to me.
Okay, I think you might be reading too hard into it. There are definitely aspects of it that seem generally metaphorical and might be made in order to send a message to someone in specific. But I don't think ritual is the line of thinking we should go down.
Maybe a religious cult sacrificing her to the devil or something. They conducted their ritual here. Like shadowy, hooded figures going around and around, stabbing her one by one.
That's quite an imagination. But, do you have any proof?
I do.
Really?
Well, let's hear it.
Sure, let's go with this.
The horses. Horse? Sounds kind of like Horus, right?
What are you talking about?
You don't know Horus? Horus is the Egyptian god of the sky and sun. The right eye is the eye of Ra, and that's the sun. The left eye is the eye of Wajet, and that one is the moon. It's the same idea behind the Eye of Providence.
The Eye of Providence?
Illuminati?
The all-seeing eye.
Ah, okay.
Oh, I see. Just like what's on the back of a $1 bill.
Yeah, exactly. The Eye of Providence is supposed to be the symbol of Freemasonry and the Illuminati. Starting to see the picture?
Not really.
You definitely know your random myths, at the very least. But I will take that logical jump and see you fall into the chasm below.
I remember Ota describing the scene. He said there was an ice pick stabbed into the corpse's left eye socket. Horus? Providence? Left eye?
That's important information. It was stabbed into there?
There has to be some kind of meaning to this.
Wait, what did you just say?
What?
The ice pick was inside the victim's left eye socket?
Yeah?
Ota told you that? He's sure that's what he saw.
Yeah. Why?
New information. Got it.
When we arrived at the scene, the ice pick was not in the victim's eye socket.
And presumably, Mizuki took it out because she just probably did not want to see it there.
If Ota's telling the truth...
I wonder if the eye was still there at that time.
He would have no reason to lie about such a detail.
Yeah, I can't imagine one.
Did Mizuki?
Pull it out? Not stick it in necessarily, but... Anything else stand out? Not really. That's not what I wanted to do.
Oh, come on! Just a little longer.
No. I'm already in enough trouble bringing a civilian in here.
Okay, I guess.
Now delete that damn video.
Hey, you alright? Are you okay?
Morning sickness.
Oh, come on. Stop fucking with me.
I'm kidding. It's not like I would know.
Get on. I'll give you a ride home.
Yeah, score.
Just wondering, but how much do you weigh?
Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady that?
105 pounds.
I see. 105, huh?
You can tell just by lifting me?
Yeah.
Your back is so warm, Mr. Date.
So something's obviously up with her. Physically. I imagine there's some truth hidden in the, lie she's telling. You okay?
Mr. Date?
Don't worry about it.
Okay, just that again.
Oh, horrible.
Shame.
Ow! You should worry about me more.
Looks like you're feeling better now.
Maybe I'm just acting.
Yeah, I don't think so.
What if I threw up right here?
I would put it right back where it came from.
Ew, that makes me actually want to throw up.
You open the passenger window. Okay. Oh boy.
Wait, seriously?
No, but I am kind of warm.
The current temperature is 70 degrees Fahrenheit, humidity 60%. It is unlikely that heat would be a factor.
So she might be sick in another way.
Hey, Date. They say when you stick your hand out of a car going 100, you get a rush like you're holding D cups.
How do you even... How do you even quantify... Nope. Let's think about what really matters. So, she's clearly got some sort of physical problem. I'm trying to think of all the things she said. What is the most likely thing to be true? Maybe the very first thing? That she doesn't have long. Maybe she won't die, but maybe something else will make her incapacitated. If she's heated up, she definitely has some semblance of a fever, right? So she's sick to some extent. Fevers are really just indications that your body's at work trying to deal with something. So it could be a virus, it could be something else entirely. Fever isn't really the greatest symptom to try to nail down what it might be. But that does imply something resembling an actual physical problem, rather than mental or career-wise.
Hey, watch it! You'll get your arm ripped off.
Relax, I'm invincible. My arm regenerates like an alien's.
Didn't you tell me that you're gonna die soon?
It feels strange.
Your hand?
Like a D-cup?
No, not that.
Eh.
It feels like I've met you before.
Well, that's nice. But if you don't get your damn hand back in this car right now...
Okay. The wind feels nice. You should come in.
No, that's alright. I'm gonna head home.
Boo! Going home already?
Okay. Somewhere in here was where I think I made it up to. I say my goodbyes, then turn to leave. But out of the corner of my eye, I see a familiar-looking woman.
Oh, who is this, Iris?
I felt my body freeze. Because that woman, she's from the dream, right? And had died in it. No, can't be. Can't be. I felt my mind and my body were being torn in opposite directions. As I stood there, stunned, Iris grabbed my hand.
Come on, I'll make some tea.
You're...
Nice to meet you. I'm Iris's mother, Hitomi.
Miss Hitomi.
And you are?
Kaname Date from the MPD.
Police? Are you a detective?
No, Mom. Mr. Date said he's...
Iris?
Yeah, come on. You even promised.
Oh, right. It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
She took that in stride. After an awkward silence, Iris brought us some tea on a tray. She put everything down on the table and sat down on the sofa. Is that the same? I'm also sitting where the skeleton was sitting, so... that's fun. There's a drawing on the wall. I wonder if Iris drew this when she was younger. It does look like her and that guy from the dream. Oh, the plant's even here. Okay. Let's assume Date here approach this whole oh wow, that's a big balcony. Let's assume Date had some connection to this family in the past, whatever it might be. What are the chances it was a connection? It was a connection that actually, happened in a time where this apartment would be basically just like it is. Plant there. You even have that same lamp. So a lot of that sort of stuff might not change, but, you know. Is that an answering machine? It's a phone. Workbooks. Elementary workbooks. What? But looking closely, the one in the middle is different. Wrestler Dictionary. Usagami Sumo. Elementary workbooks. Interesting. Okay, well, I have a feeling that might have to do with Iris here. But, hello. Sorry, I took a bit of time. Those are some questions. May I ask how old you are? Yes, let's start with that.
I'm 37.
And Miss Iris here is 18?
Yup.
And I'm 30? Wait, how
You
old
were
was I?
very young when you had her.
Yes, just 19 years old.
What about your husband?
I don't have one.
Divorce?
Mr. Date, please.
Yeah, not
It's all right, Iris.
little bit.
I've never been married.
A single mother.
Yes.
How old is Date? 30, that's what I thought. Something wrong with her arm? Something does seem off about her arm. Is she just resting it at the side of the couch as part of her animation? Or is it sort of a limp?
You think so?
Yeah,
I was just thinking about a hunch I had this morning.
a hunch.
There are flowers blooming behind me, right?
There are, yeah? What about them?
Fine.
The flowers.
It's an iris.
Okay.
An iris. I thought those bloom in May.
That's the winter iris. Iris ungicularis. They bloom in the cold.
They bloomed just this morning.
I see.
In the language of flowers, the iris means good news and hope. When I saw the flowers this morning, I just knew something good would happen.
Okay, sure. Sure. I was thinking about the flowers blooming behind her. Yeah, whatever, okay. I already talked about that, I thought.
Mr. Date, please drink your tea. It's getting cold.
Oh, right.
Okay.
We haven't even touched our cups.
Well then, let's have a sip.
Sure, why not?
Are you left-handed?
Oh,
Mom used to be right-handed. But now...
Her injury in the dream did seem like it was on the, that side. Her right side.
it locked up on me.
Ah, I see.
Oh, you think that might be? You think that might be the sickness she has, to some extent? Something that, like, makes your body immobile over the course of life? Interesting. Okay, can't zoom in or anything on that?
Yeah, thanks to you. I feel as tough as a lion. Rawr!
How am I supposed to react to that?
I don't know, man.
Don't think about it. You'll only hurt yourself.
I agree, I'm not going to. I will avoid that thought.
By the way, I heard that you were friends with the president of Lemniscate, Mr. Okiura.
Oh, right.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
Eitoku High.
You know it?
I know everything on the internet.
Well, how nice of you. You have both Google and the ability to understand what you're reading.
Yes, I do. But I only met her twice. Once at Renju's wedding, and then again just a few months ago. Why do you ask?
A few months ago.
No reason.
A few months ago. Interesting.
Since I was born. And Mom was living here before that.
I grew up in this house. I've made a lot of memories here. I've thought about moving before, but I just couldn't bring myself to leave this place.
Why were you considering moving?
Well, because there was... well, I don't know.
Huh?
Not hard to piece together what happened. You know, if she got injured, though, that probably has little to do with whatever sickness she has.
I'm a teacher at the local elementary school.
Okay.
Teacher. Must be a tough job.
Oh, not for me. I love children. Even the struggles and challenges are quite rewarding for me.
Okay. I saw her in my dream last night. No, that's impossible. Hey, Iva, can you, like, remember stuff from my dream and just tell me? It would be fantastic if you could clear all this shit up. Okay, anything else notable?
Iva, let me know if you're cold. I'll pop you in there and warm you up.
Oh,
I
fantastic.
would suggest putting your heart in there first.
Who says I have one? My oh my. 2 speakers and a long, thin box in the middle. It's like... oh, for fuck's sake. Come on, Tate. You're better than that, maybe? Probably not. Okay, well, I'm not seeing any other options that would, you know, make any sense whatsoever.
Date, a riddle. How do you put a giraffe in a refrigerator?
Oh, I have no fucking clue, I gotta be honest.
What?
The solution is this. You open the door, put the giraffe in, and close the door.
What kind of a riddle is that?
Another riddle.
Wait, no.
How do you put an elephant in the refrigerator?
Okay.
Isn't it the same answer? Open the door, put it in, close the door.
Incorrect. The giraffe is already inside. You must remove the giraffe before you put the elephant inside.
Oh, you
That is the solution.
You motherfucker.
Your riddles could use some work.
It is actually sort of a riddle. It's not a good riddle, but it's sort of a riddle. Okay, well.
Well, I think it's time for me to be heading home.
Nice to meet you all. I stood and headed for the door. Iris and Hitomi stood politely. At the very least, I think what I saw in my dream was a memory, not a premonition of the future.
Mr. Date, we'll see each other again, right?
You sure you want that? I'm a cop after all. If you ever see me again, it probably won't be under the best of circumstances.
Oh.
But because you're Mizuki's friend, yeah, we might see each other again. She is kind of like my roommate after all.
What?
Anyway, be seeing you.
Yeah, we never talked about that, did we?
Excuse me. Well, I should head home.
All right. Take care, Date.
So if it can't be the same person, are we going to presume that the person who did it originally was her father and her husband? Considering what we saw in the dream?
Date, let's go over the facts of the case.
Good idea.
I will say, I don't remember anything after this, so this is probably around where I got up to. Mind you, there's a lot of details I forgot before, so who knows, maybe when we reach the next place, it'll be someplace I recognize. But there's a lot of shit I didn't remember. Okay. So, how do you want to do this? Oh yeah, let's play a game.
Hey, me. Want to play a game?
Sure.
Sure, let's play I Spy. I spy something round. My eyeball.
Oh.
Correct. I win.
I will terminate you.
You can try. And you probably would be successful, but you know. Okay. I didn't even notice Aiba in there at first, though it makes sense.
Hi, my name is Kaname Date. Nice to meet you. What? Date? I have the same name. What a coincidence.
Perhaps he's had too much medication.
What's my medication for, man? Come on. Let me know.
Don't push yourself, Date. No, I'm fine, Date.
You do not appear to be fine.
Oh, I'm so fine. There's me. It's unsettling to see yourself with the naked eye. I suppose it's not the naked eye. My left eye, Aiba, is outside the Saigon, walking around. But whatever Aiba sees is sent to the optic nerve in the left eye, in my left eye socket. Her body and the terminal in the back of my eye socket are connected wirelessly. Okay. Interesting. Fit into the center of the wheel. Okay. Interesting. Okay. The bloodstains seem like they might reveal something once we go over everything else, so let's start with the first thing we saw. The corpse.
The estimated time of death is yesterday, Friday, around 5 p.m. The cause of death is blood loss from multiple stab wounds to the torso. The weapon used to commit the murder is almost certainly the ice pick Mizuki was holding when we discovered her. There were no fingerprints, hair, or other clues left behind by the culprit.
Okay. Anything else?
The corpse was found tied up on one of the horses of the merry-go-round. This makes it clear that the killer had no intention of hiding their crime. Rather, it appears as though it was displayed deliberately.
Our perp wants the limelight.
Or is attempting to send some kind of message.
I bet on message. Anything else?
The corpse was found with her left eye removed. That eyeball has yet to be found.
Good point.
According to Iris's testimony, When Ota first discovered the body, the ice pick was still lodged in the left eye socket.
Presumably with the eye gone.
So why did Mizuki have the ice pick? Could she have taken the eye?
I think if she had taken the eye, they would have found it on her or found it in the surrounding area, at the very least.
Iba, can you give me a timeline of the events of the crime?
At once.
Okay.
I wonder who sent that Nile message to Mizuki.
5 p.m., time of death. Receives now message. Could have been before, too, technically. Cause Oda, given the 3-hour time gap, probably in that time frame, though. Asked him to accompany her to Bloom Park, especially if something she could trust enough in order to actually, act on it. Mizuki and Oda discover Shoku's corpse. Oda leaves Mizuki, flees the crime scene. Oda reports the crime via payphone. First responders arrive at scene. Discover Shoku's corpse. Date arrives at scene significantly later.
Probably the culprit themselves.
But Mizuki wouldn't obey the instructions of a complete stranger.
Then Mizuki knew the sender.
That's what I'm thinking.
Or the suspect used her friend's phone.
Iba, can you hack into the phone and find out who sent the Nile message?
Nile's security protocols are intricate. It will take time to decipher.
So, you're saying that the big messaging app has better security than the security camera system in the city. That's neat. Okay. Well, that's true. That's true. I'm interested in how it was phrased, this message. If it was written in a way that made it seem like it was the killer, or if it was like the killer pretending to be a friend, maybe. And being like, oh my goodness, I saw something crazy out there, you should go there now! Or something like that.
When we arrived on the scene, there was no blood on the horse the body was mounted upon.
Which means the merry-go-round wasn't the murder scene. Shoko was killed somewhere else, and then brought there to be displayed.
Which, in that case, you think that the security camera footage would have caught that, right? And the fact that she was set up there implies a message rather than trying to get in the limelight, right? Because you could say maybe they had her stringed up there in order to stop anyone from noticing? But why not just kill her there then, basically? If the limelight's what mattered.
That means Mizuki couldn't have done it. She's 12. She can't move a body or drive a car.
Were you considering her a suspect?
That's part of the job.
Want to rule it out too?
There's even the slightest possibility.
Then this is good news. It means the likelihood of Mizuki being the killer is almost zero.
I knew that from the start. She would never put her hands on her own mother. She doesn't have what it takes to commit murder.
Okay. Why was she in the column? Maybe it was just a safe space to hide? Especially since her protection ran away screaming.
Perhaps she was playing hide and seek.
Hide and seek?
Okay. Okay. We already know that she went there and found the corpse and pulled it out of the eye socket. She wasn't playing games at that point.
It was not a serious suggestion. I was merely joking, as you call it.
Yeah, I don't think I'm the only one to call it that.
Yes, as a matter of fact. I checked the surveillance cameras around Bloom Park again, and I noticed something strange.
Something strange?
There were no cars. Yesterday, in the parking lot and the streets in the vicinity, there was not a single vehicle.
Are you sure?
I am.
Then, how did the suspect move the corpse?
I have no idea.
Interesting. Basically, not a car. Are there any other movement systems? It is by the water, so maybe something like that? Maybe they set up a catapult on a boat and like catapulted it into the into Bloom Park. I don't know.
Welcome back. I brought her here after her examination was over.
Can she speak yet?
Mizuki. Has she said anything?
No, still can't talk.
Was it okay for you to bring her here?
I got permission from the hospital. Apparently, the hospital director has been poking a few of the nurses. So I asked him about that, and all of a sudden he seemed very open to the idea.
That's not permission, it's blackmail.
Yeah, if we're considering health, then is it really okay for her to be here?
Same thing.
Eh.
You know what you need to do now, right? Sync with her.
Okay. How does this work then? Ooh. What the hell? How's she doing? That's the most important thing.
Her vitals are stable. Her EEG is also stable. I think we can proceed.
Okay.
She's only 12. You sure this is okay?
Oh, the machine is safe. I can guarantee that. You have nothing to worry about.
Oh, well, I'm here. Let's get that personality changed.
Hey, Pewter? About Iba. Could you do something about her personality?
Do something about it?
It wouldn't kill her to be more modest. Maybe a little more ladylike?
If you dare reprogram me, I will self-destruct in your eye socket.
So you were listening, huh?
Worth a shot. Worth a shot. His real name is Aminoma. Oh, 36-year-old. It's still on auto. He's a member of ABIS like me. He's a genius engineer that designed the sync system and other machines. He also invented Iba. He's her caretaker in a way. Okay.
Renju Okiura is Mizuki's legal guardian. Did you get permission from him?
I couldn't get in touch with him.
What? I thought he was being questioned by a local unit.
His questioning ended around noon. He hasn't been heard from since.
Why would he?
I don't know.
Someone looks suspicious. Someone looks suspicious. What motive could he possibly have, though? It's not like they just got separated or anything like that. He's even the legal guardian for his daughter.
You're asking me that now? I'm asking you to sync with Mizuki because we have no progress. Maybe Mizuki saw something at the scene. Maybe she went inside that merry-go-round to hide. But she isn't answering any questions. The only way to find out is to dive into her subconscious mind. Don't you agree?
I mean, she's not willing to talk or capable, so...
If we don't do it now, then when? This is exactly the kind of situation ABIS was founded for. Besides, if you dive into Mizuki's subconscious, you may be able to help her.
With the trauma?
Her aphonia is psychogenic. Physically, she's fine. Her injuries are mental. Which is understandable after seeing her mother like that. You may be able to heal her, Date. You just have to sync with her.
A little bit of a stretch.
You're the only one who can.
I guess. Why did I even try that? I don't fucking know.
Date, look!
What?
It's the girl from that horror movie, coming out of the well.
Oh no!
What the hell are you talking about?
Why are you making pop culture references? No one crawled out of it. Not yet, at least. Give it time, give it time. Wait. It's full of books. They're all homoerotic BL manga and gay romance novels. Interesting, Pewter. Interesting. I think you should lock that. I think you probably should lock that. Why are they stored here, too? Oh my.
We are ready to begin.
Okay. Time to auto.
Date, go to the sync room.
Got it.
Agent Date, Mizuki is reacting.
What do you mean?
Her heart rate is rising and her brainwaves are showing signs of disturbance. She may be getting nervous about the procedure.
Date, try to calm her down.
Oh god.
How do I do that?
It's true that she can't speak to you, but she can hear you. Try talking with her.
Sure thing, boss.
Does she know about my profession? Shane.
I'm gonna be inside your head.
Let's just walk her through it. It's perfectly safe. I would back out in an instant if there's any sign of problems. Just walk her through it. Just calm her down.
I'll be looking for clues about the culprit.
Not only that, we will also attempt to discover the cause of Mizuki's muteness and rectify it. With her aphonia cured, we can ask her further questions directly.
I guess I need to...
Mizuki, I've never told you this, but I'm not an ordinary policeman. I belong to a special investigation unit called ABIS, Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. We explore the human mind with state-of-the-art technology and research. There are a billion kinds of suspects and persons of interest out there. People that lie, people that don't say anything, people that have head injuries, or some that have deep mental wounds that keep them from talking. So, how do we get clues from these people? We have to get inside their heads. The truth is in their minds. Our job is to find it.
Mind you, that does sound like a significant invasion of privacy at a point.
I know it looks scary, but trust me, there's nothing to be afraid of. There's no pain, no side effects. When this is all over, you'll go back to your regular life like this never happened.
Well...
Sinking is what we call diving into someone's subconscious mind. You sink deep down into their psyches, and you synchronize with their true selves. People like me are called sinkers. Sinkers enter the subject's subconscious, which is a dreamlike state we call somnium. It's Latin for dream. There are 6 sinkers at ABIS. I'm one of them. Hey, Mizuki. When this is all over, what should I say?
Oh, Oh! Oh, what do you like? There are likes and dislikes in the personnel files. Here, what does she got? Mizuki. Ramen, stew, nagi, metal pipes. Just like seafood, raw seafood like sushi, right? How Date holds chopsticks? What? Hobbies breeding Cleone? Collecting Adorabbit merch. What is a Cleone? I guess we'll figure that out eventually. So ramen unagi. Those seems like the thing she likes. An iris. Or iris. Okay. Let's get her unagi then.
I remember you saying how you liked watching the eels get prepared for cooking. How they pin the head to the board and the shaft is wriggling around.
Wait. That time I honestly did not mean it to sound dirty. Oops. Wait, was that not the right answer? I should watch my mouth around Mizuki.
Date, her heart rate is steadying.
Wait, she like that?
EEG is stable.
Date, get into position.
Oh, for
Let's
fuck's
begin.
Oh, and Special Agent, I forgot to mention one thing. I added a new feature to the sync system.
sake. Don't.
A new feature.
You'll learn more when you're synced. It's very useful.
How about you tell me that before the person who's getting nervous, or before I came down here, and already calmed down the person who's getting nervous?
Sure, got it.
New untested. Well, I guess he didn't. I guess not necessarily untested. I guess there are more sinkers than me.
Date, you ready?
Okay, ready anytime.
Remember, Date, you have only 6 minutes in the Somnium world. Any longer, and your consciousness will be absorbed by the subjects.
Yeah, I know. I'll find a lead and get out in under 6 minutes.
We're counting on you.
Well then, let's begin.